Hi everyone, Healthhannex TV. An online natural health platform where we look at the failed proved concepts and guidelines of natural health to recover and maintain health, especially in the field of sexual dysfunctions, anti-aging and fertility. You're welcome. Today, I will look at 6 natural treatments for erectile dysfunction. What is erectile dysfunction? Erectile dysfunction, ED, is ordinarily called barrenness. It's a condition where a man can't accomplish or keep up an erection during sexual execution. Indications may likewise incorporate diminished sexual want or drive. Your PCP is probably going to determine you to have ED if the condition goes on for in excess of half a month or months. ED influences upwards of 30 million men in the United States. Standard ED medicines incorporate physician-endorsed prescriptions, vacuum siphons, inserts, and medical procedure, yet numerous men favor regular choices. Examination has discovered that some common choices can improve ED side effects. Peruse on to find out about normal alternatives that have examination to back them up. 1. Panax ginseng. Called the homegrown Viagra, Panax ginseng, red ginseng, has strong exploration behind it. Analysts investigated 7 studies of red ginseng and ED in 2008. Measurements extended from 600 to 1000 mg mg multiple times every day. They finished up there was interesting proof for the viability of red ginseng in the treatment of erectile brokenness. More ebb and flow research is inspecting how red ginseng impacts ED. Ginsenosides are one component present in Panax ginseng separate that have activity at the cell level to improve erection. The activity of Panax ginseng seems, by all accounts, to be most effective for those with high lipids in their blood and metabolic condition. This spice is known to have calming activity, improve lung work, and improve bloodstream in different illnesses, all attributes that may decrease ED. 2. Rhodiola rosia. One little investigation showed that Rhodiola rosia might be useful. 26 out of 35 men were offered 150 to 200 mg daily for a quarter of a year. They encountered generously improved sexual capacity. This spice has been appeared to improve vitality and decrease exhaustion. More investigations are expected to get activity and guarantee well-being. 3. DHEA. Dehydroepiandrosterone (DHEA) is a characteristic hormone created by your adrenal organs. It very well may be changed over to both estrogen and testosterone in the body. Researchers make the dietary enhancement from wild sweet potato and soy. The powerful Massachusetts male maturing study demonstrated that men with ED were bound to have low degrees of DHEA. In 2009, 40 men with ED took an interest in another investigation in which half accepting 50 mg DHEA and half getting a fake treatment once every day for a half year. Those getting the DHEA were bound to accomplish and keep up an erection. All the more as of late, DHEA has been distinguished as a possibility for treatment of ED for men with simultaneous diabetes. ED normally influences these men in light of hormonal issues just as diabetes entanglements that meddle with bloodstream to organs. 4. L-arginine. L-arginine is an amino-corrosive normally present in your body. It helps make nitric oxide. Nitric oxide loosens up veins to encourage an effective erection and is fundamental for sound sexual working. Analysts contemplated the impacts of L-arginine on ED. 31% of men with ED taking 5 grams of L-arginine every day experienced critical enhancements in sexual capacity. A subsequent report indicated that L-arginine joined with pycnogenol, a plant item from tree covering, re-established sexual capacity to 80% of members following 2 months. 92% had re-established sexual capacity following 3 months. Another fake treatment-controlled investigation found that L-arginine in blend with different prescriptions was very much endured, safe, and powerful for gentle to direct ED. 5. Needle therapy. Despite the fact that reviews are blended, many show positive outcomes when needle therapy is utilized to treat ED. A recent report, for instance, discovered that needle therapy improved the nature of erections and re-established sexual action in 39% of members. A later report distributed in 2003 announced that 21% of ED patients who got needle therapy had improved erections. Different investigations have indicated clashing outcomes, however this treatment has potential and may work for you. The dangers of needle therapy are low whenever gave by an authorized acupuncturist. Needle therapy shows guarantee for treating ED, however more investigations are required. 6. Yohimbe. This enhancement is removed from the bark of the African Yohimbe tree. A few examinations have indicated constructive outcomes on sexual execution with utilization of this medication. Nonetheless, the American Urological Association doesn't suggest Yohimbe as an ED treatment. This is on the grounds that there's not a ton of proof demonstrating it works. Its symptoms may be harming to well-being. These incorporate expanded pulse, touchiness, and quake. On the off chance that you choose you need to attempt Yohimbe, make certain to converse with your primary care physician heretofore. Other likely normal medicines. Other elective treatments thought to assist ED with including zinc supplements, particularly for men who are low in zinc, the spice ashwagandha, likewise called Indian ginseng. Whichever course you take, remember that ED is a typical condition that is entirely treatable. With some experimentation, you're probably going to discover a treatment that works for you and your accomplice. It's essential to recall that the U.S. Food and Drug Administration doesn't direct quality, immaculateness, or bundling of spices. On the off chance that you decide to take spices, make certain to get them from a dependable source. Way of life changes. As a rule, changes to your way of life and diet can help ease ED side effects. Way of life changes that could help improve your sexual capacity incorporate practicing and getting in shape. They additionally incorporate halting smoking and checking your liquor admission. Your eating regimen can likewise influence your sexual exhibition. For data on which nourishments may profit you, for example, cocoa and pistachios, look at this article on diet and ED. In the event that you thought that it was useful, it would be ideal if you offer it a go-ahead. In the event that you aren't as of now bought in, kindly do so now and ensure you click that ringer symbol to be informed when new recordings are delivered. Have a sound and cheerful life. Keep in mind, make your food your medication and your medication your food.